Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, a.k.a. Tony, a.k.a. the CEO, a.k.a. the big dog, the boss, the main dog, the fucking president, the fucking owner.
It's a lot of monikers.
Here are some of my nearest and dearest in the building. I got my dog Pucho in the building, a.k.a.
You know, Tony, they say
What?
someone who has to call themselves the king is no king at all.
Ooh.
A.k.a. Debbie Downer, a.k.a. Mr. Master Editor, a.k.a. Morpheus, a.k.a.
Okay. I like that.
a.k.a. Master Splinter.
Huh. It's different.
It's very
I
different.
fucks
Taking
with
it back to Ninja Turtle days.
Calling me a rat. Okay.
Damn.
He got it.
Basically, yeah.
That nigga was an honest rat. That's crazy to say.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy to say.
Damn.
Also here with us in the building tonight is Mateo,
I'm in my
a.k.a.
house.
the Green Thumb, a.k.a. the Thumbnail Master, a.k.a. the Troll by Naughty Nature,
Mm-hmm. Two more.
a.k.a. Bushmaster Face.
Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm good with that right there. I don't think I need one more.
That's a twofer.
a.k.a. Knight Rider.
Ooh.
Also in the building, I got my dog Doe. Now, I only do it for your reactions, bro. Your reactions are fucking priceless. AKA not your favorite DJ. AKA DJ Doey Fresh.
All right, speed it up.
Now you see? You see? AKA Mr. Flavor with the Savor.
Shabbat shalom, my brothers.
Oh.
Just stop saying AKA. It's too many. You could say more names. You don't have to say AKA.
Niggas gotta also known. They gotta do the also known as all the time.
Ah.
All right, whatever. Let's get into this shit. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. This is
You could
last
just
time.
be like, name, and just keep naming shit. You don't gotta.
Nah, I'm doing all AKs.
I was really hoping he was going to AKA too early on himself again.
Me too.
Y'all wanted my downfall. That's crazy, yo. This podcast is going to hell with all you guys want my downfall. This shit is
Yo,
outrageous.
you just hit like 2 minutes of AKs. This is pretty crazy.
Put mad AKA symbols and thumbnails all over this one.
That was about as bad as any Funk Flex radio session.
Why? Wait, that's a good question. Why do y'all NY people hate and love Funk Flex bomb dropping?
Because he interrupts the song 50 times to
He's
fucking
hyping
either blow it up, restart it, or scream during the middle of the song. Shit right now. Like, no, I don't want to hear you. I'm trying to listen to the song.
And the precursor to the song, all you hear is Funk Master Flex.
Funk Master Flex.
The man's hype, man. Man's hyping it. He's bringing that level you need to be ready for the song. You know, that's all it is.
He's the loved and the hated. Okay, it's the New York classic. Okay?
By the way,
You're
that
loved and
man,
hated.
that man lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
A lot of weight. And he's holding it down too. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Man used to
stuff.
like people don't even know that man used to be fat. Heavy.
I think he got the surgery or some shit like that.
Would you do surgery though?
I don't think I need it, but fuck it. I'll cheat. Shit. I just
Think that's
don't think
cheating?
I don't think I need it, but probably I feel like I don't want to do anything that's too risky. So if the risks,
I think a doctor would advise against it.
yeah,
That's for sure.
I don't want to get botched, and my my butt cheek, just a big scar on it.
What
Why-
if they fuck your dick up mid like liposuction? Like
How would
I
that
don't know
happen?
Yeah,
got a
why would
fat
they be
dick.
that close?
His dick is fat.
Wait, what? What's going on here right now?
I'm just saying. What if his dick was too fat and then they had to like lipo his cock and then now he's in a little dicky situation. They're grabbing ball skin to, you know.
That would be.
Is Lil Dicky's dick actually a mess?
I don't know any. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's like a plot point in the show, but
I'm gonna
it's a
assume it is.
possibility.
That's ridiculous, man. How was y'all week, man?
How was your week, Chuck?
I swear I hate that. My week, well, I'll start off. My week was fine. Work was definitely busy for the last 3 weeks, but it's on the uphill slide right now. So, it's just going up. So it's going good.
Uphill's usually bad.
Nah,
So
uphill's is going up.
downhills-
Nah, uphill's going up.
Okay.
We going up to the top. We're going to the top. We was at the bottom, but now we at the top.
And
That's
when
what
you
we
say
doing.
it's an uphill battle, you're saying like it's a hard fight. Like
Yeah, to get to the top, it's hard. Hard. People think once
Does anybody ever have a downhill battle?
No, it's easy to slide down.
yeah, once you make it to the top, people say it's all downhill from here. We're done with the hard part. Everything's
You got to get with the lingos, though.
easy. Bitch, you said an uphill slide. That meant nothing to me.
Who said?
I don't know what
who
it
said
means.
slide?
Shabbat shalom, my brothers.
That's crazy. That's a rewind right there. If I ever called it out. Anyways, yeah, my week was straight, bro. I didn't really trip too much. There ain't much going on in my life besides that. What about you, Doe?
Tony just stared at his wall for 7 days before we could record again.
Yeah,
Now he's back.
I don't do shit, bro. I literally just fucking work, come home, play with Luca. Try to get him to walk. Try to give him leg
Trying to
strength.
force him to walk.
The man's like a baby giraffe. He's so clumsy in the morning. You just collapse over it. And then like he does this thing where he's a little whiny baby now. He's a little whiny one now. Now, like if you freaking like I pick him up, I come home. It's all love though. I love him, right? But I come home and I can't even set him down to take off my work clothes. He starts crying. I'm like, ugh. So I'm here taking off my pants, my shirt with him in my arm. And then I put him down on the ground. And I said, I had enough, Luca. You're going to be on the ground for 10 seconds. What is that? The man starts to flip his head back, like to fall back on tile. Yeah, this is where he's at right now. He wants to flip.
Oh, my God.
He wants to flip back. So dramatic. I said, yo, you're going to crack your head open. I think that's the only way you're going to learn. You're going to hit your head. And then you're going to learn not to do that.
No.
But your dad don't want to go to the hospital. So we're not going to do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the last thing. Like, just the other
Basically, you
night.
gotta put him in a safe environment and then just let him do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I'd put a helmet on my kid.
Ew.
You're special.
Just in case.
No, you don't even put no damn helmet on your kid.
Wait, so would you end up having one of those bubble boys like that movie where the kid was just like in the little like the room all by himself?
What if it was Bubble Boy, but it was just knee pads, elbow pads, ankle pads, just all the protective gear you
Ankle
can
pads.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this ankle pad. What is this ankle pad?
get. It helps you from broken ankles.
An
You
ankle
know?
brace?
A brace is what you mean.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that that kid covered in the bubble wrap in Little Giants?
Nah.
His mom didn't want to let him play football. She covered him up and she wrapped him in the bubble wrap before she let him out. As a little skinny kid.
I don't remember that.
I
Damn.
feel like he was an integral part of the annexation of Puerto Rico, but I really don't remember that much of the movie.
No. I think he creates the play. He calls it. He's like, we're gonna run it. The annexation of. I know exactly what you're talking about. He's like the assistant coach.
Damn. It's a big role. What about you, Del? What's going on with your
Bundy.
weekend?
Shabbat shalom, my brothers.
Are you back on your Jewish shit?
You know.
He's dropped it 3 times now. He's just waiting on one of us to respond to it. Is what's going on here.
I've been ignoring it. Pucho just fucking.
Anyways, I've been doing good.
If you're not going to get the circumcision, then you
Stop
got to drop
saying
this.
shit.
You got to drop this dream.
I'm the one. Okay? I'm the one that's gonna make it past.
Do
Talking
you
about
think that there's one man in the tribes of Abraham who's got the uncirc? He's just
Absolutely.
rocking it. He's the one man.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome. Being circumcised is great. Yeah. I'll stage a fake circumcision.
You know, there was some shit on Facebook today that I saw. It was a bunch of guys in like white jumpsuits with blood on their cock area or growing area, and they're
saw
saying,
that too.
"You saw that, right?" It's
Yep.
about, I want my foreskin back, or
Yeah.
circumcision is wrong for children. They hurt. Da 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 da. I'm like, damn, these niggas is tight that they're missing their hoodie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any strong opinions about circumcision.
I
I don't feel like slighted or anything because I'm circumcised. I don't understand it.
There's this show on HBO called How To, and it's set in New York, and he visits one of these people who is like a circumcision, like he created a device, and it's an HBO show, so it's like nudity is, so this guy just whips his cock. It's this fucking contraption on his cock that's like pulling it back. So it looks painful as fuck. I was like, oh no.
He's
Wait, it's just
stretching his
pulling
already. He's
just-
stretching his already cut foreskin.
Yeah,
he's
he's trying to
trying to
stretch it.
Stretch it back into that.
It's a tool to reclaim your.
What the fuck?
That's good.
well,
Yeah,
at least that man's-
I've been watching Euphoria on HBO. HBO has a love with dick. Like they have to show dicks. Like it's just a thing. And Euphoria has taken it to another fucking level. They got a dick quote on that show. Like they're showing at least 3 dicks an episode. Like no matter what. I'm just shocked. Like
I saw for the first time after COVID, somebody had a Euphoria party, all women, just a whole bunch of women in the room.
That's fire.
Yeah, they're watching the show and stuff every time the new
I
episode.
thought it was like a
no, like every
okay.
time the episode comes out, like
watch party.
yeah, like a watch party.
Yeah,
The show's good.
Is it good? I feel like I'm too old for that show. No, I don't know. I haven't looked at
High
it.
school kids doing
I like
drugs.
Zendaya. I'll watch whatever she puts
She's
out
very
pretty much at this
likable.
point.
Very
Yeah.
likable.
Her tooth annoys me.
Her what?
Her tooth.
Her
Oh.
tooth.
Just get it fixed.
She have a broken
Rich.
tooth or something?
It's like
she
a little
just-
crooked.
A little.
She could just wear an Invisalign for like 3 weeks, and that shit'll be perfect. Like,
She's got a little twist to her tooth.
and I don't know if in the show they make it even worse. I feel like it's worse, like to the point where her lip is like raised from her tooth. I don't think she's like that.
Oh,
But
but
it's
you're gonna
just-
get all the Zendaya fangirls coming after you on this one.
That's also like Megan Fox having a thumb toe. It's like that. Like, oh, just every time I see it.
Absolutely nothing like that.
No?
I don't think you could just get a regular thumb. Like
Yeah,
you're
that's-
stuck with the
yeah,
thumb you're
stuck
born
that
with.
shit, yeah.
Like, I
Get
don't
a
think
thumb
there's-
transplant.
Mm-hmm. New thumbs. Yeah. You
Anything
get 'em-
else? Anything else exciting though?
I mean, Snowpiercer, season 3. One of the best shows on TV right now. You guys are missing out. It's getting much better. These guys are knocking it out the park. Gran Turismo 7, incredible game. Been playing that a lot, enjoying that thoroughly. It's
How?
my calm place. How?
How are you enjoying it? You hate simulating games, racing games.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest sim fan, and I find a lot of fun in this. I'm enjoying it right now. Like, I think maybe it's time for Doey to become simulated.
Oh, Doey, we're already all
Simulation,
simulated,
bro.
dude. You think this is the real world? This is a simulation we're in, boys.
Doug's gonna have fun until he goes for his international B license, and he has to settle for all bronze, and he's gonna be so sad.
That's what kills me about those games, dude. I want to get all gold on those licenses, and I can't. I don't have the skill level for that.
So
shit.
hard.
As long they have demonstrations and they give you a ghost. So as long as I can improve on my ghost, I know that I'm doing better, or I know what I'm doing works or not.
Just goes back to Trials or whatever the hell that game was. We're all fighting the ghost.
Yeah, basically, it would
I
be
hate
nice
that
if I
shit.
could see other people's ghosts, but
Yeah,
I
I
hate
couldn't
that.
see your ghost when I was playing.
yeah. But you saw my times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I beat some of your times.
No way.
What, in Gran Turismo 7?
Mm-hmm.
We can beat each other's times?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I just
a
said that.
big, huge part of that game.
Bueno. Racer 3 has joined the league.
How many times did it take you to get all golds?
Me?
Yeah.
A night to
No. Like how many retries?
That's what I'm saying. It took me like a few playthroughs, maybe like 3 sit downs of like an
How
hour
many times did you have
in a
to hit
path.
retries like to get a gold?
A lot on each of them.
Okay, a lot. All right, I just wanted to know because like I'm on only the first license, and I mean even like up the third fucking track under that, and I'm like retrying it like 30 times before I get a gold, and I'm like, all right,
Have you watched-
am I trash?
Have you watched the demonstration?
Yeah.
Watching that a
and
few
you could
times.
watch the demonstration, and you could turn on the demonstration's ghost to track that instead
No
of your ghost.
way.
Yeah, I could show you how to do it.
Y'all want me
Oh
to
my
cool.
God.
Yeah,
Fuck
I wa-
out of here.
y'all want me to give y'all a secret?
Nah, you haven't played the game, so why would I take your secret?
It's a lifelong secret. Everybody knows this shit.
It's a lifelong.
How is it a secret if everyone knows that Sony?
No.
doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
It's a secret that any real GT player knows. Any real racer knows this secret. Get the fuck off automatic and go to manual. Simple and fucking plain. You would hit corners. You would do what you got to do way faster. You just got to know how to correctly set your fucking manual speeds. I'm telling you, acceleration, when to drop, you got to adjust that and you will do it.
Play the game on extreme.
I am playing it on expert though.
All you
It's
have
like
to do is be able to play it on extreme. That's what Tony.
I think there's settings. I think you should take it off like medium. If that's one thing I should say, like don't. For some reason, those customizations on easy and medium make the driving feel very sterile. I don't know how to like describe the feeling, but once you kind of you can keep ABS on and like traction control but like turn it down a little bit, and it makes the game feel a lot better. Haptic feedback is
game,
crazy.
The game has like a bunch of settings that allow the AI to automate some things for you. When you have it all on, if you're taking a turn too badly, it'll start steering for you, but you can't really feel that it's happening. Even if you're taking a turn too fast and you could have the throttle pressed all the way down, it'll back off on the throttle so you can make the turn and shit like that, which is kind of cool. But to Doey's point, it kind of feels like I'm just holding full acceleration and just taking all the turns and just making it. You know what I mean? You don't, which sucks. So yeah, I turned it all off. But
If you turn all that all the way up, and if you just hold like the accelerator, will your car just go around the track on its own?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I wonder.
It does have like a auto brake feature, like if it's for easier settings.
I would turn that shit off so quick.
It has auto throttle, auto brake, and it says steer. It says steering control. So I wonder if it'll steer for you. Now
I mean, that stuff is important to have in games. Like accessibility features are cool, right? I'm assuming that falls under
Nah,
accessibility.
dude. Elden Ring came out. We can't talk about easy modes. We can't talk about accessibility. Pause. Who the fuck wants to pause their game? Who the fuck wants to pause their game? Tell me.
Fucking piece of shit.
You can
wanna
pause that
your
game. I read an article about it. I'm back on being able to read Kotaku because the strike's over.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Did they get what they wanted?
They did actually.
Good. They deserve it.
So
I
much.
saw the
good
article.
stuff.
You could kind of sort of pause in Elden Ring. That's what the article said.
Yeah, you have to like pause and then ask for like remind me what all these menus mean, and then it actually pauses the game.
So Mateo, how was your week?
Not too bad, man. I haven't done anything super exciting. I've been really into that Dungeons and Daddies podcast, which it's cool. It's really good, but I wasn't expecting it to be like sad. Like I'm like 20-ish episodes in, and there was like a really sad thing that just happened. And I hit up my buddy that was the one that recommended it to me. And I was like, dude, this podcast is so goofy and weird and bizarre. I was not expecting it to give me some feels. I didn't think it was going to get sad on me. And then some sad shit just happened out of nowhere. But otherwise, not a lot, man. I picked up my Rogue curling bar got in this week. So I've got my curling bar. And I'm really considering building a gym. I've already got it priced out. I think I can build one for like maybe $1,000.
Damn.
Which isn't terrible. I'm definitely paying for like pricier stuff than I could. But that's about it, dude. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to pull the trigger on that or not.
That shit sounds dope.
Does your gym have a boxing bag?
No, this will be basically like a squat rack. And the squat rack can double as like a rack that I can use for benches or bench press and things like that. Plus weights, plus mats, plus some kind of weight tree or something like that. And then I've already got a treadmill. I've got my dumbbells. So like I'll be pretty set. I just need to get like a barbell squat rack. Those are the two big things.
Shit. That's fire.
But we'll see. I'm pricing it out through Rogue, and they're kind of on the pricier side. They're one of the pricier people that make like weightlifting equipment and whatnot. But it's good quality stuff. So
It's
like
good quality, exactly.
So I don't want to like crush myself while I'm working out, right? Like I'm going to be working out solo, so I have to get like the shit that has like the spotter arms and whatnot. Otherwise, you're going to have to do a 3-man recording after I squash myself with the barbell.
That's funny.
Fucked
I
up.
saw a video
Me
where,
too.
Where a woman died
Yep.
on a squat
Whoa.
rack. Just
Yep.
died.
Her
Holy
daughter
shit.
was right there watching her too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she got crushed by the bar.
That's
And, they're
nuts,
suing the
dude.
gym because I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. The owner of the gym was standing right there, like, and he was like kind of helping her train, and he put like there was like a trillion. I'm exaggerating, but there was too much weight for a novice to try to attempt to squat. I don't know what type of lesson he was trying to show, but she went for the squat. It wasn't good.
I knew that you could like hurt yourself seriously, like flubbing a squat attempt, right? I didn't think you could straight up die. I didn't think you could just die from squatting wrong.
Yeah, it was a very small lady, and he put like maybe 300 pounds on there.
What was it like?
Crazy.
The fucking her neck got trapped between like the
It
bench
just
and then
came
like
down and just like
damn.
crushed her against the bench and the bar.
Damn.
Yeah, and
then
it
nobody
was
helped
around
her
her
really
neck.
quickly, and-
It was around her neck area that it went.
Why
on.
was the bench that close if she was squatting? It sounds like there were a whole shitload of problems
Yeah,
here with
she
what
was
was
like,
going on.
she was squatting over like a
bench.
bench press bench or something weird like that.
That's bizarre. Yeah, that's dumb.
That's
crazy.
insane. So
Y'all want to start doing some kind of like fitness thing and holding each other accountable for workouts and whatnot?
Hell yeah!
Do we need to ma-
I
Do
got
we need to
sick
make
the other day.
do we need to make Doey do like non-commute to work rides as an extra workout too?
Yeah, I mean,
Because he's killing me with those every day getting 2 15-mile workouts in.
it's not really a workout, all right? Like,
Oh, don't say that.
technically-
Doyle will get
Doey,
offended. by that.
this is going to be the entire podcast. You two arguing now.
you're kind of sitting down and moving your legs. Like, that's not really like. It's like a fat guy on a wheelchair on a treadmill. Is he really getting a workout?
When have you ever seen that? What is your life? You've
It's-
seen a dude on a wheelchair on a treadmill?
Type it up on YouTube. I
fat
guarantee you'll
guy.
find it. You'll
Fat
find it.
guy on a wheelchair on a treadmill. Now I want to see a fat guy on a bicycle on a treadmill.
No, honestly,
Wouldn't it just
that'd
throw
be
you
fire.
off? You wouldn't stay in place on a treadmill if you were on a wheelchair.
You've never
I mean,
seen
you'd have to roll faster than the fucking tread.
You've never seen the rollers for bicycles? You put them on the floor and you ride on top of them.
I've seen that. Our buddy Matt does that shit. He's got one of his bikes hooked up to a little like trainer system.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you though. Like riding a bike is a workout, and definitely like it's just that shit is a leg workout out of this world. And if you're standing up and riding, that's even more of a workout because you're working your core too.
It's less of a workout.
No, it's more if you're standing up.
Yeah, it's less.
So, Pooch, how was your week or weekend?
My week was pretty horrible. I worked a lot this week.
Yeah.
But I had my day off today, even though I had to work a little bit on my day off. I played some Elden Ring, killed a couple bosses, fucked a couple people up, got Gran Turismo, having a good old time with it. I haven't played a Gran Turismo like this much fun since Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2.
No way! Don't say that, man. I don't need another game to buy now. I put
$70,
45 minutes into Elden Ring.
Yeah,
That's insane.
but I'm kind of hyped. And on Sunday, I'm gonna go see the Proto Men. It's one of my all-time favorite bands, and
Dude,
That's fucking
COVID has
awesome.
gotten just decent enough that I'm like, all right, I'm willing to go to a show. They even have rules. They're like, everybody coming in has to be vaccinated and show like negative tests and shit like that. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to this show on a Sunday night. I'm a little pissed about that.
For
I gotta
real,
work
that
on Monday,
shit's
but fuck it.
trash. Who the fuck decides to have a concert on a Sunday night? Like people work. Terrible.
Yeah, I mean they're working on a Sunday night. That's their job.
which album is better, the first one or the second one?
Ooh, I think the fans would say Act 2. I'm an Act 1 man.
I'm an Act 2 man. Those songs are so fucking good though, man.
No, I love both of them. But
I'm trying to remember. Did I ever hear you play them ever? Like a song of
Probably.
theirs. I can't remember. That shit.
probably. Yeah, it's like they do like a rock opera.
It's definitely a rock opera.
Yeah, so their music's kind of like it's a big concept. It tells a big story, and then when they play their shows, it's like they're almost like acting in like a play while they're playing their music. So it's interesting. Yeah, they come out in costume and shit like that. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
I want to see them. They seem like they're so much fucking fun, dude.
Bueno.
Yeah. So next episode, I'll let you know how hype it was.
That'd be fun.
Also, next week, I'm gonna go see Tyler the Creator too. So
Oh, that's
Oh,
badass.
where at?
in Amway.
It's a good thing we don't have like a large amount of fans yet. Tony over here just asking you to give away your location.
Where? When?
Where?
What time?
Why
What
do you always wanna
area
know
in
where?
the seating?
Because I might want to pull up. What the fuck?
It's just a
I
weird
was
question.
watching
Where?
I was watching a Funhouse video one time, and I don't know if you guys know Jeff from Achievement Hunter. He was like one of the founding members of Rooster Teeth, one of the founding members of Achievement Hunter. He was there in the studio with him, and they were like live streaming this, and he was talking about. They were like, "Oh, you're gonna go to a basketball game tonight, aren't you?" He's like, "Well, yeah, I guess so." He's like, "This is live, right?" He's like, "I'm in LA. There's only like 2 games happening right now." He was like, "I don't know if I wanted you to tell everyone where I was gonna be tonight."
Yeah.
Well, too bad now, buddy.
Luckily, we're not at that level, or maybe unfortunately, we're not at that level.
Right? Well, guys, I know we all seen Sony's extravagant show they put on for us at State of Play. I want to know what you guys think, man. Was it fantastic? Did you enjoy it as much as I did? And if
Did you enjoy
not,
it a lot?
me?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Being sarcastic as fuck. That shit was a garbage. They didn't announce nothing that I wanted to hear. They didn't like nothing. There was nothing for me to like be hyped about at all. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm possibly excited about that I saw announced. I don't think so, man. I don't know. What about you, Pooch? You tend to be a little bit more interested in some of the weird games that get announced. Sometimes you into any of these ones that got announced?
Yeah, definitely. All right. First off, I thought the show was terrible. But to say there was nothing, you're tripping. Returnal co-op? What? Yo,
okay.
We're getting in on that.
Yeah, that's the fire part.
I saw that. I was like, all right, I fucking uninstalled this game. I gotta reinstall this shit now. They
haven't you platinumed Returnal though?
Doey did. I didn't.
Doey, you platinum that shit?
Yeah, platinum that. Yeah.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, I beat the game. I felt like I was done. I didn't want to do all the roguelike games. If you want to like 100% it, you just got to play run after run after run and just grind out all the things that show up randomly. I'm not doing that no more. I did it one time with Isaac. It took me a lot of hours. I'm not doing it again. There's this the Trek to Yomi. It was like a side scroller, like samurai game or something.
That one looked interesting, but I was reading up on it, and it's by like Shadow Warrior and the Riot Civil Unrest people. I never played Shadow Warrior games, but they look kind of dumb to me.
Yeah, no, for sure. I saw that too, so that made me feel unhappy. I was like, because a lot of people complain about the gameplay in those games. So.
I don't think it's that bad. I was playing what I'd like to call, me and Jesus call Shmoney Warriors instead of Samurai Warrior. I was playing Samurai Warrior 3. It just came out for PlayStation Now. They let you play it. So I was trying it out. It's like Doom Eternal. That they are going after that Doom Eternal kind of gameplay. It's not bad. It's not anything to write home about either. So, but I thought it was all right. I also thought the Yumi game, I thought that was one of the more impressive games that was shown.
Trek from Yumi?
Trek from Yumi. Yeah, I thought that was more of my style of game. I like it. I think anything that Devolver puts out, pretty much if they have their stamp on it, I usually have good faith in the game.
Damn.
That's fair. I'm struggling to think of a bad game that they've made. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure there's one that I haven't enjoyed that much.
Devolver?
I didn't like Sludge Life. I thought that was pretty
I don't think I ever played that one or heard of that one.
Yeah, they've gotten dozens of games that are just... I mean, they're a publisher, so they're... I don't know if they develop... They might develop some games, but they really just publish a lot.
Publishers, yeah.
What about that other one, that fucking Gundam Evolution?
Not too into Gundams. Even though I'm a sucker for mechs, Gundams just for me is not my type of stuff.
When you announce a game that's free to play, my excitement level for it goes down a lot.
It looks decent.
I mean, I don't know. Rocket League was free at one point, right?
Rocket League feels like the exception, though. Like, Rocket League really feels like the exception to, like, all the other terrible free-to-play games.
Fortnite was
free to play now, but it wasn't free at first.
Fortnite is trash, Tony.
I would agree. But back in the day, we all played Fortnite and we all had a fun time before they
never played
Fortnite. Not you, but like us three. Like Dope Boy was playing Fortnite when it was just a campaign. And when they brought out the Battle Royale, that's when the game got better. And that's what we were playing. It was fun because like people weren't building like they're building now. Now motherfuckers is building. They build a whole building and at the same time they're opening up windows to shoot and then closing it after that. That's some crazy skills. That's fucking so beast. Shit is sickening.
Yeah, the building meta is completely fucking nuts. I don't get it.
I have no idea. I've never looked into it.
Bro,
you don't remember? We'd get to our little corner. We build a big ass base.
I feel like Fortnite is just like babysitters for teens.
Damn.
That's how I feel like with all battle royales. Just
Truth.
like we're gonna drop in and we're just gonna run and pick things up and then wait and then encounter a couple people and then get killed and then 25 minutes pass. Let's do it again.
Tony, I've got a question for you. What happened to your Battlefield? I hear that game is just hemorrhaging players.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking trash. That's why you got to play the superior Battlefield game, Battlefield 5. Which I've been playing, and it has a healthy player base. Still a very good game.
I didn't know you was Tony.
You're welcome, Tony.
This man just spoke for me. No, that game is trash though. I mean, it's all right. It's not trash.
It's fucking basura.
They are definitely fucking up in a way. I don't know what it is yet. Like I haven't played the game in a while, but they're fucking up. They fucking lost something. Battlefield 4 was their best peak of multiplayers playing online. Battlefield
5.
No, Doughboy, stop. Battlefield 4 literally.
Battlefield 5, literally.
Battlefield
Go
1.
ahead. Ugh.
Battlefield 4 had literally the biggest community of online players playing non-fucking stop, bro.
No,
Battlefield 4 was trash when it came
Lil
out.
Hong Boot.
Yo, Lil Hong Boot. Yo, shout out to Lil Hong Boot, all right?
He has a YouTube channel. He just fucking kicks ass.
He either uses hacks or he moves like no one before. He was pulling feats. He was sliding, ducking, and dodging, and just clapping us. It'd be three of us running. We'd run into Lil Hong Boot, and he'd kill all three of us.
Yeah.
Like multiple times. It wasn't like a one-time occurrence. Like, he wiped us a few times. The guy was a killer.
Damn.
Nah,
but Battlefield 4 was trash when it came out.
It was
no,
bad.
it wasn't that bad. The problem with Battlefield 4
You don't
was
remember.
like, no, I do. The problem with Battlefield 4, the initial beginning had so many bugs. It was just like almost unplayable. Once that update came through,
Sounds like you agree with me. It was trash when it came out.
no, it's a difference. Trash and
And
bugs,
unplayable.
and bugs is two different things. Like if a game is trash, there's no fixing that. Bugs could make a game terrible, or it does make a game terrible, but it's fixable. If a game is trash off rip, you can't fix that. That shit's trash.
I think you're playing semantics. You said it was unplayable. I agree.
I feel like they showed us a bunch of cool shit in like all the cinematic like trailers for Battlefield, and then they just kind of half-assed every cool thing that they showed people in the trailers. Like it's like we brought back building destruction, kinda.
Yeah.
Look at these tornadoes that show up. They
That
don't
was
really
the
do
clear for me. That was the clear indicator that something was up because Just Cause 4 tried to do that same shit. It was a heaping pile of dog shit.
Well, I mean
that
that's because
game.
it's from a terrible series.
No, don't go there.
It
Just Cause
is.
2,
It
Just
is.
Cause 3, really, really good games.
Garbage.
Just Cause 4 is fucking a piece of dog shit.
I saw you posting that memory of Just Cause the other day.
I'm flying through the little rings.
Yeah, I saw it. It was kind of funny to see the post. It's funny how cringy we all were just like not that long ago. When I see posts I made like 2-3 years ago even, I'm just like, ew, I talk like that? Like I used to say words like that? That's so weird.
Facts.
Doe put, watch my awesome video game skills or something like that. I was just like, this is terrible.
I saw those 2 missed perfects though. There was 2 greats in there.
Damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, if it's not a perfect, you can't post a video.
So speaking of older games, how'd you like the Ninja Turtles collection? 13 games.
It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting. But I've also played those games so many times. I don't know if I have any nostalgia to go back and play them again, right?
Are they online play now? Can we
Yeah,
all
they're adding
play them
online to some of them.
Okay, that could be fun. But I like that it's finally out there, that there is a place where you can now play all the Ninja Turtle games. I think that's cool.
Now the option to play 4-player Ninja Turtle remotely, that's pretty cool. Like I'm down for that. That'll be some fun. I don't think we're gonna play a lot, but it'll be an occasional one to have in the library. Be like, why don't we throw down on some Ninja Turtles tonight?
Yeah.
It's like when Streets of Rage 4 came out. Me and Felix picked it up and we like ran through the game like once or so.
Mm-hmm.
But the game is made that you got to beat it like 20, 30 times. And I was just like, yeah, I'm done.
And it's the same thing every time. It's not randomly generated stages or anything.
Yeah, it's practically the same. I think the different difficulties give you obviously different enemies and different layouts and stuff like that. But as you run through the game, you unlock different characters. And I think that's the appeal is now you get to play through that with that character, get their story, unlock a different character, and all that.
Gotcha. That Giga Bash game looked interesting.
It looked like
But I like those. I like those old kaiju like fighting games. What was that arcade one?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. The Rampage.
No, Rampage was the side-scrolling one. What is the other? There was like one where you like it was like on the SNK or the Neo Geo. One of those. It was one of those like arcade consoles that had like 15 different games. And you had to wait for it to like scroll
but
through.
I'm not familiar with the game.
Something with monsters, War of Monsters, some shit like that.
That's the one on PS2. So this reminded me of two things. It did remind me of Rampage, and it also reminded me of War of the Monsters. Or it basically has like a King Kong and like
A
and
Godzilla.
like a Godzilla on the cover or whatever.
And there was a robot too, right?
Maybe I never got to play that game. I always wanted to play it.
Yeah, there was an arcade game that I'm thinking of. It might not be War of the Monsters. It might be something else. It looks interesting. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of really shitty games in that kind of style that it's hard to get excited. Maybe I'm just jaded now, man. Maybe I've just been burned too many times by games that look similar to other games, and it's hard for me to find that enjoyment anymore.
Yeah, I saw Giga Bash. It looked interesting. It looked like it could be fun, but it's also something I would never get hyped. I would never get hyped for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you'll play it if it comes on PS Plus here in a few months.
Yeah, I even buy it for $20-$30. Like, you know, it looks interesting. I like destroying buildings and shit. Looks funny.
Mm-hmm. I never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I don't have any feelings towards that whatever battle game that's coming out.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's happy out there about that.
I'm positive someone's real hyped about that, but it's not me. I never watched it. I don't know any context for it.
Yeah, I read the beginning, like first couple chapters. I didn't like it. It's really fucking weird. Hence the name Bizarre in the title, but it's stranger than that even.
We are less than a week away from being able to kill Chaos, but I'm not excited about that.
I mean, you know, we always say things like that, but you know what's one of our weaknesses, right? It's just being able to play co-op games. Like just the fact that we could play something in co-op is like fuck it, we'll get it, fuck it.
To a degree, because that Dead Space game that I wasted money on, I don't think I'm ever going back to the co-op in that game or even the single player in that game.
I didn't say we play it through. I said we get it.
We
both got Dead Space 3.
I have never played another game like that gave me an instant headache the second that I started moving my character around.
Are you talking about Dead Space?
It's immersive gameplay.
Wow. I'm so happy that happened to you too, because that happened to me. Me and Doey played this game for like 20 minutes, and I was just like, I can't play this. And he was so sad, so offended, and all that shit. And I'm happy that you went through the same exact experience as I did.
Experience. I don't think we made it more than 20 minutes into that game.
I'm not gonna lie though, that like as much as shitty as you guys hate that game was a forefront when it came to audio sounds. Like
the first and second game, yes, I would agree. The third game, heaping pile of dog shit.
Like they really set a milestone when it came to like placement of sounds and making you immerse as fuck into the game. Even though the camera view was ass, but
yeah. I think the second one actually won an award for actual sound design and stuff like that.
Bro,
Makes sense.
I don't know if you've seen it, but it was like some type of fucking video of them explaining like all what they did to do the sounds and all that. Pretty fucking amazing, dog, and a lot of hours of work. Like,
yeah, they showed how long it took for that arm animation to come grab you. That it took almost the entire game. They were trying to make that whole thing work.
Yeah, that's fucking shout outs to them. But yeah, that camera angle is terrible. Just like Gears of War. Like if you're a Gears of War fan, close. I'm sorry. You got trash taste and vision.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm spitting hot fire right now.
I know some people that were on the 360 Gears of War, but like sickening. Like they'd play like Counter-Strike levels, like 12 hours.
I had an ex that her little brother did esports in like whatever the latest game of Gears of War was. I didn't even realize there was a fucking esports league for that. But I mean, this was a few years back. It might not exist anymore. I don't know the last time they did a Gears of War game.
Gears of War is trash. Trash. It's like a Halo with bad fucking camera angles.
I never played them. You know, I would check them out if they put them on Game Pass.
They are on Game Pass.
Are they on but for PC?
I don't know if they're on PC.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I feel like I haven't seen them on there. I would check them out. I don't know. They're probably not my kind of game. Those cover shooters typically aren't my style. But I did like the Division a lot. The Division 1 and 2 cover shooters. Enjoyed those.
Yeah. I love Division.
I platinum Division 1.
Damn.
With Pucho and Doughboy.
Do y'all know what this Ghostwire Tokyo game is about? Because I still can't figure out what the hell that is going on in that game.
It looks cool. It looks like a first person Neo kind of deal, like a whole bunch of yokai and like a whole bunch of demons, and you get the demon cock thrust.
I'm sick of all this yokai talks.
You love that yokai shit.
Am I missing some yokai talks? I haven't been on the PlayStation chat this week.
No, just like a lot of games. Yokai gotta be something like a demon or something like a Japanese culture, because so many of their games they include like an enemy called like a yokai or something. Nah, I'm just tired of it. But to kind of refocus the conversation a little bit, since we all thought State of Play was trash, what would you have wanted to have seen? What would you have wanted to have seen? That sounds like a horrible question. What did you wish Sony showed at the fucking State of Play?
Give me some of that Final Fantasy VII remake straight into my veins, dude. Show me some shit from that. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. I am sick of you people. You remake bastards.
You know what, Tony? We gave you another Battlefield game, and it was trash. So you just sit there and play with your trash.
He was hyping it up so much. Oh, we're gonna play for so long. We're gonna be just chilling. It's gonna be nonstop.
It was like, it's gonna be headshot, boom, headshot.
I was getting headshots. that doesn't change. But
you know what's funny? That's a Tony trend, because he hit me with the same shit too. Dying Light 2's coming out. Yo, though you ain't gonna see Pucho no more. We're gonna be on there so much. We're gonna be chopping zombies' heads off. We're gonna be running around, climbing up on buildings, fucking people up. None of that.
That's not fair.
Literally none of it. I don't think I've played co-op with Tony.
That's not fair.
The one.
So, Tony, what did you want to see from this State of Play?
I actually liked what I saw for the Forspoken game. I didn't really care about it. The only thing that's kind of concerning is the amount of slow-mo used in the fucking trailer. Almost everything is in slow-mo, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Slow-mo the game? Like,
it's Max Payne on steroids.
Which one is Forspoken? Is that the one where the girl goes into the other world?
Yeah, but
does that trailer look better? I think I missed that one on the State of Play.
It looked better than what I saw before. I was like, okay, this looks decent.
But
there's just so much slowdown.
It reminds me of like the feel of it, like Heavenly Sword. Like, I don't know. It's the flow of like the movement. It reminds me of Heavenly Sword.
I think that I'm tired of snarky, like one-liner, like flippant, cocky heroes in games. I think I might be tired of that. I think I'm tired of that whole thing. We had Nathan Drake. We had good times with Nathan Drake. It's time for someone new. It's time for a new type of hero to come in.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But yeah, back to the question for me. What I
you already answered, Tony.
I know, right? I wanted just a new game, like a whole new, like you know what? I want to know where the fuck is Pragmata at? If I'm even saying it right. They fucking at E3 they released a little teaser, then they dropped a little more of a teaser, extended video, whatever the fuck. I want to know what the fuck. Where is this game at? I need to know more about this weird, fake ass Kojima style game. I need to know. That's it.
What about you, Pooch? What did you want to see? Did I steal
I'm
yours?
with you. It was, yeah, you stole mine. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Yeah. But I would have also gladly have taken Final Fantasy 16 It's another game that they had already shown like a teaser to.
Yep.
Give me some gameplay. Let me see you fucking some bitches up.
Is 16 new?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can't hate on that.
I want.
I mean, 7 Remake is new.
Remake. It's not fucking new.
It's literally a whole brand new game. I mean, if you played the original game compared to this, they're not the same.
It's a remake.
The original game didn't even have Jesse being all sexy in it.
It's a remake.
There's a
Doey
team
needs
now.
to play it. Doey needs to play it just to get off on Jesse being sexy towards him.
Yeah, we're no longer Team Tifa or Team Aerith. We're Team Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse kind of stole the show. Okay.
Dang.
I'm into big slut energy. I love it.
Oh,
And
Hot
Jesse's
Girl
just
Summer is
the girl
coming
for
around.
you.
Yeah.
Is a Hot Girl Summer again? I thought they had to be something new this summer.
No, it's Hot Girl Summer coming up very soon.
It's a white boy summer.
It's a hot cock summer.
Wasn't last summer supposed to be White Boy Summer, and then it just became like, oh, here's a new strain of coronavirus. Everyone keep your ass inside.
The COVID virus.
Chet Hanks is taking nothing but L's, man.
That's
So,
funny as
Doey,
shit.
what game did you want Sony to show?
Man, I am so fucking disappointed that we have heard nothing about this game. It's almost gone radio silent. The Last of Us Fractions or Last of Us 2 multiplayer, the multiplayer we were supposed to get. That shit is fucking the Nasarima dream from fucking Papoose. That shit is never gonna come out. That shit was just a thought and an experiment.
The Chronic.
I'm so disappointed that we have gotten no information about this, and literally Last of Us, the first of one. I mean, I guess it'll always be one of the greatest multiplayer games on PS4. I guess they could say that, because
That shit ruined relationships.
yeah.
Like, we all stopped playing because we hated how you played, though. I mean, we hated how each other played.
I'm
It's
not
like
gonna
casual
lie.
attack.
That game got me so mad that I said it. I can't play this no more. I was like, it's too toxic. I can't do it. I'm done. But it was probably one of my favorite multiplayer games ever.
It got so toxic that in order for us to circumvent the toxicness, we just started to become more toxic. We would lie and just, oh no, I didn't see him. I didn't have no idea.
I don't think that I played The Last of Us multiplayer with y'all, but I feel like I played the Uncharted multiplayer with y'all a few times.
We've given it a try. But
Maybe I
really
did
good.
play The Last of Us 1 because I remember playing like one of those 2 types of games with y'all multiplayer, but I didn't get as into it as y'all did.
You know who I hated playing Last of Us with? Mr. Eyes himself, bro. The man would leave me. The man would leave me by myself, bro. Leave me by myself. We're fighting. All of a sudden, I turn around. This man is fucking gone, bro. I'm like, damn. So fuck it. I'm out here. I gotta kill these niggas. Luckily, sometimes I was nice enough to kill him. But bro, and then he'll lie. He'll be like, "Oh, I was never next to you, bitch. You was right fucking next to me. What do you mean you wasn't next to me?" It's
And
like,
I'd be like, yo, I saw him opening up a chest on the other side of the map. Like,
shit is terrible. I love the game though. But yeah, they fucking dropped the ball big time though. Like, where the fuck is the multiplayer at?
He's dropped.
So basically, step your shit up, Sony. We want more from you. Paid good money for this console.
Or at least drop some new games for the new VR2, the shit that's coming out. You know what I mean? Drop something for that.
I mean,
Right.
you can't drop games. The hardware's not out yet.
What, like, give us like teasers or something. Got to give us something. Like they got the hardware. They're playing it in their studios. Like, give me a game.
Be a hell of a strategy. They start dropping PS6 games right now.
How do you guys feel about Exoprimal?
No thoughts about it. It did
Shit
whatever.
look like Anthem. Shit look like it's gonna be dead on arrival, bro.
You remember?
I'm not gonna lie. Looks like something I'll play, though. I'm gonna be completely honest. It looks like completely up my alley. I like the dino physics. I like how they're all piling on top of each other, just falling out of the sky. But other than that, I don't know. It reminded me of World War Z.
Okay, Tony, next topic. Get us out of here.
All right, boys. On that note, we got a little bit of a sticky situation for us men. Even maybe
Sticky situation.
even for the ladies probably too, but mostly for the men. And it's fucking Barber Wars.
Oh my God, I forgot what the topic was. I was trying to figure out where that intro was going. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I love it. Barber Wars, boys. This is a real fucking thing that people don't understand. Get a haircut from your mans you've been getting cut with. One day he can't get you. You get a cut from his boy who can also cut really good. You start going to him more, or you know what I mean? Boom. Now when you go back in, your main man says, "Yo, what up, nigga? I didn't get you booked today. What are you here for a cut? Oh yeah, your man's down there." Now it's eyes. Like, damn.
They put the pressure on you. They give you that look. Oh, word. Mass silent. They're not saying, oh, word.
And then it starts beef with the barbers. I mean, we've all gone through it. I've gone through it. Pujo's definitely gone through it. Like, I can't even call a certain barber up because I know he won't try to cut my hair no more because I get cut by the other man's. It's like,
You got fired as a customer.
Yeah, barbers are the only people that can fire their customers. The shit is a strange, like, fucking interaction. But they'll be like, I don't like what you're doing. You're not coming to my chair no more. Go away.
Not only that, but the longer you have a singular barber, the more shit they try to do in between your haircut. I'm like, nigga, I came here for a haircut, not to wait for you to do a bunch of goddamn shit up in this fucking place. This nigga's in here got 3 different businesses within his barber shop. He want to be doing all sorts of shit. I'm like, yo, nigga, I came here for a haircut.
there's
Like, hold up. I got to go sell some burner phones real quick.
there's levels to different barbers, right? Like we all got we got the casual barber who just cuts, chilling. We got the barber who wants to talk a lot and stops the cuts. Then we got the barber who takes his shit too serious. Got mad products, got mad lights, got he's doing the top most. Then you got the barber who be on like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll fuck your shit up. Like if you like, you know what I mean? Like these are barbers that I encountered every single one of these fucking barbers. Then you got the pothead barbers whose hands just smell straight like weed. And they're around your face, touching your face, and that shit is just like, yo, my nigga, what are you doing? You're touching my face with your dirty ass hands.
I didn't realize pothead barber was a whole genre of barbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
There's cigarette barber.
Oh yeah,
there's
the
pothead
cigs.
barber.
I forget about the cigs. Those are disgusting type of hands.
You know, on my rough days where I'm craving a cigarette, the only thing that really stops me is remembering just how bad like that cigarette smell is. Like it just sticks on everything. It just seeps into your pores, basically.
Yeah, it's just disgusting, bro. You know what I hate too, though? Like barbers, right? Like, God forbid, after you're cut, you look in the mirror and you see like something like is off, and you
I'm
go
telling
and
him
tell
to
them,
fix it.
like, "Yo, can you adjust?" They'll be like, they'll like look at you, and you feel like kind of a way, like, damn, like I just no pressure, like just fix
You
it.
feel like you bothering them.
Yeah, bro.
Your line will look like that, slanted, and they'll look at it like, yo, you sure that you see it crooked? Like, it's like, bitch, you know what I'm looking at. Don't play yourself now.
I got a haircut one time, and they obviously slipped while they were like doing like the like doing the thing on the side, right? They slipped a little bit. Wasn't a big deal, but I pointed it out, and instead of owning up to the mistake, they tried to convince me that I had that it might be an early sign of like alopecia or something like that. They're like, maybe you always had like really thin hair there. I was like, I don't think
Wow.
Yo, that's your barber, my nigga.
I was like, I don't think so. I was like, I know the hairline's slipping a little here. It's not. There's no patches of hair just missing on the side of my head.
That's crazy.
Yo, they violated you. That's a violation.
Alopecia.
Bro, I've never heard of
that's
that.
a
Word
medical
that came out of their
condition.
mouth, dude. They were diagnosing me. They were a medical professional all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is
Yo, you wouldn't
insane.
have any eyebrows. Listen, I'm not about to make fun of that shit is terrible. It's a disease and people should be aware of it. Maybe we should do a fundraiser because I definitely am not trying to make fun of people with alopecia.
I didn't think we were making fun of people with alopecia. I think we were making fun of my barber that fucked up my hair
Your
and tried to diagnose me
bartender?
with a medical condition.
Yo, that's so beast.
Bro, you know what's another thing I hate too when it comes to barbers? Luckily, the barber I go to now, I don't really have these many problems. He cuts my hair and I'm happy. But before, these certain barbers have a signature move or a signature cut, right? You got barbers that are the pushback king. You got barbers that hit you with that fucking Drake 7 gumshoe line side shit, you know, where they hit you with that quick corte. Then you got barbers who, I guess, I don't know what it is. If you ask for too much, like, yo, give me a blowout with a skin fade rounded, blow and blended in with the beard, like they'll be like they're trying to convince you, like, nah, you need to do this. And it's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, bro. I'm paying you for a service. Just fix my shit. That's it. I hate to feel like I gotta bother the person. Excuse me. That is like cutting my hair. That shit is stressful. It's hard enough to find a barber that you trust and that you're willing to, you know, work with, because now this barber is important in your life. This is an important person in your life. You can't fuck up with the barbers. You can't, because
How do you choose a new barber? Do y'all go like word of mouth? Do you look at reviews? What is y'all's method? I'm a review man. I do so many like Google searches and reviews and.
Well,
and
you
shit
probably
like
go
that.
to like Supercuts or some shit. Like,
fucking Supercuts.
I
No,
don't
man,
know,
I'm a
'cause-
grown ass man. I don't go to Supercuts.
because like the
All the
barbers,
respect to our listeners that go to Supercuts. All the disrespect to them.
nah, because we
Step
go to
your
like
game up.
we go to like hood barbershops, right? Like, you know, they're not hood, but like, you know, like I don't know if they have reviews for each individual
Not
one.
all hood barbershops are good barbershops, by the way. Let's
No.
just put that out there.
No, yeah. But they got those one or two cutters that can cut.
I am going to bougier barbershops than y'all probably, but it's because like how the fuck do you tell what is a good hood barbershop, right? Like it's word of mouth. Like you said, they don't have Yelp reviews. They don't have fucking websites.
Exactly.
Typically.
And I want to piggyback off what you just said. I knew off rip you went to a bougie place when the motherfucker told you got, what was it, lip or shell? What was it?
That was not at one of these bougie places. That was like an emergency haircut at a random barbershop that I would happen to be like driving by.
Nah, you can't do those, Mateo. You don't do rando barbers.
I've been in a happy relationship with my barber for maybe it's about to be almost 20 years. I've been like 14 years with the same barber. And we're happily married to each other.
That's
Your barber's gonna fire you after they see this episode.
Nah,
No, Piki, that's my man's 50 grand. You know what I
Pinky.
mean? Shout out Piki, my boy Piki. El Maestro Piki.
oh, he's Dominican.
Yeah, of course. So
Yeah,
one
what you
time,
call a hood barbershop is really like in New York City and shit like that, it'd be like a Dominican barbershop. Like,
And I like barbershops like that. Like niggas talking shit it's just like a sanctuary. You come in, everybody's talking their shit. Like, yo, this blah, 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 this, that. Like, I like barbershops like that. I don't like these supercut shits that Mateo be going to.
Don't go to Supercuts. Where is this Supercuts coming from?
That should be like they make an appointment and they like print a piece of paper for you and you walk in there. Nah, the barber situation's crazy. I had a barber one day was so busy. He was like, "I know you made an appointment, but I can't cut your hair." He was like, "Yo, get your hair cut with that guy. He's good." I got my haircut with that guy, and I remember talking to Doe about it. I was like, yo, he fucking laced me, bro. Like, I need to keep going back to him. But now this other dude's going to feel some type of way. And it's a drama. It stresses you out. Like, that's stress. Like, the fact that you got to deal with it's almost like a little breakup. Like, they're going to feel rejected. You don't want their feelings to be hurt. You just want them to know you're moving on. It's not them. It's about yourself. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You like this haircut better.
Facts.
Yeah, one time I was living all the way in Queens, and I was making my commute to Washington Heights every couple of weeks to get my barbershop. There was a few weeks that I was just like, man, fuck this. I'm going to find the new barber. I went to a barber. I was looking. I was like, I remember going in this area, and I remember seeing a barbershop. Let me walk over there. And I think it was me and Jesus. And yo, this barber was on the street hailing people to come. He saw that I was looking, and he was like, "Come on,
He felt your energy.
You gotta hustle, man.
Yo, he fucked my hair up, bro. Bro, he fucked my shit up so bad that I waited like a good 3-4 weeks to go till I went back to my other guy. And as soon as I walked in the barbershop, he's looking at me.
He knew.
He's like, "You went to another barber in Spanish?" He's like, "Yo, you've been to a different barber." And I was like, no.
I cut it myself.
And he's like, "Bueno, siéntate."
That shit was mad disappointment.
That's
He's not even upset. He's just disappointed.
He was quiet the whole barber show. He's quiet.
Yeah, that's that pressure.
I think being a barber, man, you got to have a big ego. And then whenever something like that happens, your ego gets shattered.
That's a
Shit is
fact.
sad.
That's a fact. Yo,
In high school, I had a friend that cut hair. And we all used to get a haircut with him. And then in another friend group of mine, there was another guy who used to cut hair. And he was like, "Yo, let me cut your hair." And I was like, "Nah, I got my hair cut by this other guy." And that's like, half of it is like some Barber War bullshit, but the other half is really like, I trust how this guy cuts my hair. Like, you might fuck my whole shit up. It got to the point where this guy was begging me to get a haircut with him, that he got mad at me like on some fighting shit. Like, he just was upset that I was refusing to get a haircut
Wait,
with him.
he was going to physically fight you
Because I don't
over
want
you
get
not getting a haircut with him. If he won the fight, were you going to have to get your hair cut by him? He's going to hold you down and shave your head or something?
I guess that was the strategy. Is bold.
that shit is extreme.
See? And it goes straight from that to hailing people on the street.
Yeah.
Bro, let me ask y'all a question. How many barbers have you had in your lifetime? Because I can
Too
tell
many.
you,
So
mine's
many.
is not even a handful of barbers. That's how crazy my shit is.
I had a lot of barbers until I met my barber now. So I had a bunch of different barbers. I remember going to the establishment Pacino's in West Palm Beach and like Green Acres. Pacino's. That dude's
doing well off for himself.
No, facts. He has several Pacinos now. And I remember going there. I remember going to several different places. But I never had like a steady barber. My mom used to take me to Supercuts when I was a child. When I was in like elementary and middle school and stuff like that, my mom would take me to Supercuts. And I met this nice Jamaican lady who taught me about tea tree oils, my dear. My dear, you need the tea tree oils. She sold us the tea tree oils, and it's helped me with my scalp, my psoriasis. I have really bad psoriasis. which is like a itching scalp, is crusty. My scalp gets crusty in the edges. It's not fun.
Báñate, muchacho.
It's not about washing.
I don't think it's about washing.
It's like a irritated skin kind of deal. I don't know. It sucks.
Báñate.
Wash yourself.
He's tight.
Thanks.
Nigga's tight. But no, I only had 3 barbers. One was a Puerto Rican cat in Orlando when I moved up there.
Hold on. Y'all don't have dandruff? That's what that is. I have dandruff.
I've got eczema, man. Like I flake all.
I
all
also
over the
have
place all the
eczema.
time.
I have a little bit of flakes. But what you was describing was something far worse than a little bit of flakes.
You should have seen me when I was a kid and I didn't know how to control it. Dude, the shit was bad. The dandruff
That
that I
sounds
had
disgusting.
was terrible. Yeah.
Báñate.
A bath will help a lot, though.
Heated.
All that excess that's just hanging around your head. The bath will wash that
Like what?
away.
It can
Luca?
exfoliate, but
Jesus.
it could also make it worse. Like there are Tony, there are definitely skin conditions where washing is not the answer to solving that skin condition. That's why
Facts.
dermatologists exist.
Báñate.
Also, Tony, to your point about you having 3 barbers ever, some of us, I guess, just aren't as picky and aren't as needy with our hair.
You only trust one person here and there. Shout out to my barber, Jason, for the family barbershop, yo. Shout outs to him. That man's been cutting my hair since fucking high school. And the barber I went to off a recommendation off of Pucho and Brian, his brother, that's how I met my barber, Jason. Now he couldn't get me to get I couldn't get a cut with him because he was too booked because I came in like kind of last minute. So he pointed me in Jason's direction, and then I go back and forth for both of them, and then I just started just going more with Jason because it was just like he was always like, you know, yo, I'll cut your hair, sure. Like he always like helps me out when I always came in like kind of a last minute thing. So I just kept cutting my hair with him, and ever since then that's who cuts my hair. But yeah, I try not to fall into these Barber Wars shits.
Yeah, my hair isn't that complicated. Honestly, like I do the double-edged safety razor on my beard, so I don't care that much about going to somewhere where they're going to give me the nice little like beard trim or anything. I've got my own little like tools that I use to keep my shit in line.
My barber goes all out. He gives you the icy cum shit, the icy cum drip. Puts it on there. It's like numbing. It's like icy and numbing. It's the best.
That's why you got dry scalp problems.
No, dude, all you need is a hot ass towel and some.
That's after
good
the hot towel. He puts the icy cum drip. It's like for the edges and shit.
Hot
Yeah.
towel in the beard. Then you get your double-edged safety razor and you just trim it up.
That's
how you
because
need.
I'm calling it an icy cum drip. He puts this cream.
No,
and the cream is really good.
No, I just don't feel like the cream does anything. I feel like it's just all about the hot towel.
You need the hot towel. That's all you need. Like, look, I got my cut like a week ago. My shit started coming in. I cut myself with a blade a little bit.
Ooh.
It just nicked me.
Oh, damn. You got yourself pretty good there, actually.
Yeah, it nicked me. But it's whatever. But yeah, no, I'm gonna going to the barber, getting on the hot towel and the black mask. If they got the black mask option, fantastic. Your skin's gonna be fucking glowing. It's gonna be clean. But let me ask you a question too. At some point, you went to your barber. It was like $20. When they jacked up the prices on y'all, did you guys feel the type of way?
How much are you paying for your cuts? What is your average?
My cut's like $35.
Okay, yeah,
And that's like
mine's about
including
that.
tip.
Oh yeah, mine is pre-tip for sure.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, about $35. And when I worked at this big company, they actually had like discounts through a bunch of different places. And one of the places that I went to just happened to be like part of their discount thing. So I just tip them like the amount that it was discounted plus whatever I would have normally given them.
Nice.
Those people took care of me when I went there.
To the listeners out there as well, it's okay if you go to Supercuts or whatever. It's your preference. But a man don't go to Supercuts. My son, he just got his first cut. Boy's 9 months. And when I mean cut, just scissors. His hair was way too fucking long, and putting it up in a ponytail kind of hurts his hair. It was ripping his hair and shit. So we gave him a little fresh cut. He wasn't ready for the edges yet. He's too young for that. He don't need clippers to his head. You know what I mean? But when he came out of that barbershop with his dad, the man was he felt the new, I seen it in his face. He felt the new man energy. We all feel that shit. We take a picture, we look ourselves in the mirror. We got the fresh fit at the house.
I think that for most people that are just getting like a basic ass haircut, I think supercuts is actually fine probably. But I have had every single worst haircut that I've had in my life, except for one or two, happened at a fucking Supercuts when I was a teenager. So your mileage is going to vary because there's a lot of different range of skills of people that working at Supercuts. It's a lot of people's first job out of like school. So there's a lot of people still learning what the hell they're doing when they go there. Just be wary.
And also the ignorant version of myself back in the days when you went to a barbershop and you saw a woman cutting hair, I would be like, she is not touching my hair. Like I always felt like that, like a woman would not be able to cut my hair like how it needs to be cut. You know what I mean?
I always preferred women to cut my hair when I was a teenager. And I didn't trust men cutting my hair.
And that was just me being young and dumb. Like there's chicks out there that can cut hair just as good as guys. Like it's like sex.
You weren't being young and dumb. It's the fact that like the whole barbering world, they discriminate against women. Not that the barbers hate the women. It's just there's something there. Everybody voices that same opinion. Like that was put in your head for many years because I went through that same thing. Occasionally there'd be a woman barber and I'd be like, hell nah. Like and for no reason. Like if you think about it, like it's like they went to fucking school to learn how to cut hair. Like they know how to cut hair. Like
it's just I don't know, like a dude who doesn't have a beard, if they're just straight baby face, I be feeling like, damn, does he really know how to cut a beard like correctly? Of course they do. They went to fucking school. They should. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you never know.
I mean, there's some stuff like that though, like tattoo artist that has no tattoos. You might feel some kind of way about going and getting a tattoo from that person. But there's some tattoo artists that don't have tattoos and they're fantastic tattoo artists. Just one of those perception versus reality kind of things, you know?
Yeah, it's like going to a trainer who's overweight. like you're gonna help me, my nigga. Like
you gonna show me how to?
I'm about to get in shape with your ass. Nah, no, I'm not. Nigga.
And then you go to them and you get in the best shape of your life.
Then you think to yourself, like, who do you need to help you out? Like, there's no.
That's
way.
his problem. There's not another trainer that exists like him to train him.
It's crazy. Yo, Pooch, what's your average cut cost?
So, pre-pandemic,
damn,
I haven't been to a barbershop. I've been to one barbershop since the pandemic started. I got my hair cut by a barber one time. This is what the Mr. Clean was birthed out of COVID-19. I had an afro. And I was like, all right, this look is like that. That's like junior high school Pooch. I need to get away from that. So I tried just growing it out. I didn't like it. Then I cut it off. So I don't know what my cut would be today, but pre-pandemic, I was paying $36, $35.
Yeah, that's
and my barber was down to complain about his tip.
Wow, yeah, no, yeah.
He complained about his tip.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Cause they're they work in service, so you have to tip them apparently.
Yeah.
Which I think is ridiculous. I feel like set your price, the price you wish to be paid, and I will pay it if I think it's a fair price. When my barber put his prices $32, that was the price of my haircut. $32. I was like, I'll give you a $3 tip just to call it a cool 35. I'm like, I'm not paying.
He's got to
more.
know if he's doing 32. You know what I mean? People are just gonna go to the first thing that feels good for them, and a 35 is right there. I do my barber does what I think it was almost the same. He does 30, but I give him the 10. I know what, it's 20 fucking 22. You can't fucking survive off of that shit. It takes almost an hour and a half to cut my hair. It was like an hour and 40 minutes my last. So I feel like
Yeah, he's tripping.
It takes how long?
it's a pretty lengthy barber cut.
An average cut should be like 40 minutes tops.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, my barber does a whole bunch of shit in between my haircut. It's a little annoying, but
Yeah, I would drop that tip back a little bit.
No, it's all right.
He's taking his lunch break when Doey comes to get a cut.
Sometimes he's like, "Can I eat?" But I don't want him to eat cold food. You're not gonna. That's my man. So I'm not gonna have him eat cold food.
I need a cut.
As I've gotten older, I'm gonna speak to you from a place of experience. I have realized that nothing is more precious to me in my life than my fucking time. So I'm not spending 2 hours on a fucking haircut, especially if it's 2 hours because he's walking around eating food and cutting someone else's hair and talking to the cute girl next door or whatever the fuck. Find another barber.
Facts.
No, he's not that bad. He's a great barber.
You're ready to sit on the train for 2 hours to get to that place to and from.
Facts.
No, he's right up the block now.
Shaving my own head was one of the best things I ever did for my own time. Like the fact that I don't ever have to take time out of my day to go sit in a shop when someone's like, "Oh, I could cut you at 11 o'clock," and then it's 1:30 when you're getting your haircut.
Fuck that.
I hate
and
that.
Then it's a fucking 45-minute hour haircut. It's like, ugh. I used to fucking hate getting haircuts when I was a kid. Like that whole shitty feeling of being in a barbershop for a whole day. It was fucking trash.
That's terrible.
That's one of the best things. My barber had like an app that I would like set up appointments and shit like that. And his shit would be like 11:30 is when you show up. I would show up and 7 times out of 10 at 11:30, he would be cleaning the chair off for me to sit on it.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
then,
type of
once
shit
we got too cool, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna run to the store real quick. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." He'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna run to Wendy's. Do you want anything?" It's like, "Nah, I didn't come here hungry. Like, I don't want to eat your food. I want you to cut my fucking hair." Like,
Yeah, let me eat a big bowl of chili while you're cutting my hair. I like that hair that gets into it. It really pulls it together.
All day hair just floating around in the air, landing on your fucking food. That's disgusting. But, Mateo, you want to lead us into our next topic since we're on the food?
You keep forgetting
Yeah.
the read.
Oh, we do need to do a read. We can do a read here.
Do a read right now, then, though.
I don't know. It's always weird whenever we do a read right at the beginning of a section.
Yeah, I like doing it like.
Well, I don't know if you watched this last episode, but a read was like right at the beginning of like a section. I was like, that's a little weird. I was like, someone's gonna tune in to hear us talk about video games, and we're gonna be immediately, hey, if you made it this far, you should subscribe to our channel.
I think it's like, what else are you supposed to do?
In the
Like,
beginning,
everybody does it. Everyone does it.
Mid-topic.
Look at any YouTube video ever.
Oh no, I mean mid-topic
do
though,
it.
like not at the beginning of a topic though.
They
Like
do it at the beginning. They do it at the middle. They do it at the end.
That's
you gotta
too
do
much.
it. It's
That's too
sponsorship.
much.
That's how sponsorship fucking
We don't got any
works.
sponsorships
It's
right
not
now.
a beautiful thing.
And then this conversation's
gotta
too
do it.
meta.
this is a very meta conversation. So, Tony, to respond to your question, I was driving around a bit today. I had a lot of driving today. I had a lot of shit that I had to do for work, and it involved me driving to the office, driving to FedEx, driving back to the office, like all over the damn place today. I was thinking about it because I was eating my lunch in the car. What are the best foods to eat while you're driving? Well, I've heard a claim from you when we were previously talking about this that you could eat any food while driving.
Pretty much.
Yeah?
Get the fuck out of here.
I can eat any. I can literally eat any. Name a plate right now, though.
A fucking steak, like a porterhouse steak.
Easy. I can do that.
Easy.
Don't say easy.
How
He's
would
He's
you
gonna
do
eat
that?
it like he's never ate
Let
a
me show
steak
you.
before.
Let me
Go
show
ahead.
you. Knees, steering wheel, plate.
How are you cutting the steak?
How are you gonna cut the steak
while
Right
you're
here.
driving?
Right here on my lap. That shit
What
is
are
a
you-
possibility. It can happen. I've done it.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
That's a little tricky. It depends what you're wearing. But if you don't want to get dirty, what you do, you got one hand on the steering wheel, spaghetti and meatballs. Spin the fork, dip, hover. True. Simple. Quick, clean, easy. Name another one. I'm telling you,
We're gonna test this.
Fucking
We're doing
fucking-
some kind of test of this.
Los tres golpes.
Nah, fuck that. Like a steaming hot fucking soup.
soups. That's the easiest thing. That's the easiest.
No.
Let me
In
tell
a
you.
bowl. In a
A
bowl.
whole
in a
pot
bowl.
of gumbo.
Pretend this is soup. Let it cool down with the AC blowing.
I clearly said a steaming hot soup.
Word, it can be steaming. I'm just gonna sip slow and drive. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
gonna drive in front of Tony when I know he's eating soup.
Yeah,
Just
word.
brake check him every 5 seconds.
I would want to fuck you up. That fucking soup gets all over me.
Just watch that rear view for him to take a sip, hit those brakes.
But the easiest foods to eat are like French fries, chicken, shit like like it's quick finger foods.
Yo,
like,
burrito. I love burritos on
those
the
are
road.
dangerous.
I feel like burritos are like you think they're gonna be easy to eat on the road, and they're fucking not. You unwrap that a little too hard. You take a bite that's wrong. It's where you're wearing that burrito.
That explosion shit coming. That's difficult. You know what's the most difficult though? I'm talking about the most difficult, but it might seem easy. Eating while driving. A fucking hot pocket because of the fucking hot pockets that pop in your mouth. I've been into a hot pocket once and I'd be like, oh, this is it's all right. I've been into the next bite. I'm doing one of these shits because my mouth is fucking in fucking hell because I'm burning. I have blisters on my lips and shit because of how hot pockets are, bro. Worst inventions ever. I wouldn't recommend it.
I think a hamburger would be tough. Like a hefty hamburger.
Oh,
not
well, yeah,
like
maybe.
not
It depends.
like no
It depends
fucking-
from where. Like right, like a McDonald's hamburger is the easiest thing to eat in the world to eat, right?
Yeah.
But that's basically not even a real hamburger.
That cheese melts the fucking patties together. There's no taking the thing apart. Like you just hold it however the fuck you want and you eat it.
But you're talking a good, like, well-made hamburger. There's some juice.
Yeah.
There's some
Where
layers.
There's
There's some,
juiciness. There's a bunch of fucking different.
I agree with Pucho. But there is a burger that's fast food that is difficult to eat. A double Whopper from Burger King. Them
You're getting
shits,
into fat burger territory.
them shits is moving. The tomato, the onions, all the lettuce. That shit's everywhere, nigga.
That shit gets me
That
tight.
shit gets all in your beard and the ketchup. I'm like, bro, what is this shit? Can't even eat a fucking burger like that.
Speaking of that, man, I've been growing out the beard and the mustache. And my mustache is at the level now where, like, it's become it gets dirty whenever I take a sip, whenever I take a bite. It doesn't matter. There's a little bit of my mustache will find its way into the food now.
Is
You
it
gotta
carrying
just trim
its
it.
own stink?
No, it definitely is not carrying. It doesn't have a bottle on it.
Bañate.
I like it. Sometimes I hit myself with one of these, and I get a little piece of food, and I'm like, ooh, a second serving.
Bañate.
Disgusting.
I go check the mirror after I eat to make sure I don't have food particles in my stuff.
That porterhouse steak from 2 days ago. Tasty.
That sounds good.
This is the flavor saver right here. That's why that man earned that name.
Facts.
Yo, listen, my beard gives women staph infections.
Gross. That is the worst thing I've heard in a long time.
No, not for real. But I heard that there are some people
Well,
that are
no,
actually
you-
getting staph infections from beards.
Yo, you can't walk away from that though. This is not gonna get edited. This is gonna be shown. You give
Which will
girls
fix-
staph infections.
Bucha will fix it in post. He's gonna make
Yeah.
the sound louder on that section.
I give staph infection.
Hey, that's fire. Drop it. I like it.
So now to answer Mateo's question, what's easy to eat on the road?
I think your pizza's got to be one, right?
Pizza,
That depends.
pizza's deceptive, man. You can eat pizza on the road, but it starts slipping, you're fucked.
That grease
like,
drip?
like
The cheese layer just slides off.
Like if you get like Pizza Hut or Domino's, those like fast food pizzas, them shits is a piece of cardboard. Yeah, you can hold the piece of cardboard and eat it. But like you get a nice fat New York slice, you gotta fold that shit. It's
And
only
then the
holding
grease
form
comes out.
halfway up. The other half is starting to droop, and you're driving and hitting one of these, trying to get that shit in your mouth. Like you might choke on the extra cheese, baby.
Dude,
That
the
shit,
grease.
yo.
The grease. You're going to wear that grease that's dripping off that slice.
A fact.
Don't wear a
I mean,
white shirt.
you could eat it, but you'll fuck your clothes up.
That's a fact, Pooch. That's a big fact.
Now, French fries are obviously the easiest thing. Any kind of like finger food like that, like chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are easy. You put that sauce in your cup holder. You can dip it into the mouth. Done. Easy.
Facts. That's what I was saying. Like those are any finger food item is good.
The French fries, I don't even eat it with my fingers. I take the whole carton and I go like I just keep trying.
Tactics. You know what? You know what's a better question? Doe, what are some easy fast foods to eat while you're riding your bike?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm not the type. I don't think I've eaten, but I would say like some candy, maybe like a Twizzler.
Dude,
Pop one of
I
these
have
boys
seen a
out.
guy. I've seen a guy in Austin doing that shit where he rides the bike with no hands, like no hands on the handlebars, just like all feet and like hips. And he was chowing down on a fucking meatball sub. I shit you not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's out of this world coordination.
That's confident. He's like, I'm not gonna need my hands.
On a bike, bro. That's sick. That man's got.
Just casually going down the road, like the man's magical.
I would have definitely been that dickhead to just keep it going to see if he'll fucking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would take off your side view mirror with my lock.
With your what?
With his lock and his chain that he's got. But nah, man, finger foods is yo, you know what I hate though? Like if you got a co-pilot and the co-pilot doesn't assist you, helping you with any of the food. That's the worst.
Co-pilot's job is to hand you that fry. The co-pilot's job is to unwrap your burger just enough you can get a bite, but you're not going to drip it all over yourself. The co-pilot's the most important job in the car, honestly.
Axe. What happened?
I think the driver, but
The co-pilot is navigating. They're feeding you. They're managing the tunes. They're managing the air conditioning.
They're managing the shots. Bye.
yeah, I don't condone that.
I don't think we can condone drinking and driving.
It's terrible.
Who says drinking and driving?
Or you're doing
Okay.
shots of water. I'm sorry.
Shots of water.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't know. Candy's kind of a cop-out answer.
Candy's
It
a
is.
cop out. It's like because I was going to say
Jerky?
protein bars or a protein shake, but that's a fucking cop out too. Like,
But how about if you had to open the protein bar?
Think you had to make it?
A Slim Jim on the road?
It'll take you out. You'll die trying to open up that Slim Jim.
that's true. While you're in motion.
I've never seen someone open it with their mouth. That's interesting.
Could you imagine Doughboy and doing those Idaho stops trying to open up a Slim Jim? Nigga would get hit by a car so quick.
We've got a full-on episode going here. We're gonna have Tony like drinking soup while doing like an obstacle course. We're gonna have Doey trying to open a Slim Jim on his bike.
Matter of fact,
I can't even get a fucking bowl of soup from the kitchen to the table without burning my fingers. I can't even imagine Tony trying to eat a bowl of soup while driving in a car. That shit sounds ridiculous.
it's mad easy. It's like I don't understand. Like you can almost eat anything while driving.
Bowl of cereal.
That's simple. Put it in a cup. Good to go.
You just drink it?
Yeah, the cereal gets a little soggy. Then you just drink it type eat shit. You know what I mean? Those are all simple things. You got to ask the hard questions, baby. Like for example, top 5 hard things to eat while driving. Meatball subs. Fucking actual plates like rice with chicken bones, like a.
I don't believe
those
that you
are
can
hard.
eat rice while driving. I refuse to believe that you can eat rice while driving without making a mess. I'm not
No,
saying
I'm
you
saying
can't.
hard. These are hard ones to do. I'm saying I've done it, but these are hard ones to do. right? Those are
And
hard.
then Mateo's stuck on the idea that you've done it. Like,
I'm
Oh,
stuck on the
maybe.
idea that anyone's even attempted it. Why would you try to eat rice while you're driving?
Nigga hungry. Nigga gotta go. I'm hungry. I don't know what to tell you, Mateo. Like it's just hard, bro. Like
Tony's like, I got the secret. You can eat anything you want. Just blend it up in the blender and put it into a cup, and you can just drink it while you drive.
But I mean, there is foods that it's better to eat. You know what I mean? If you're not bothered by shit or whatever. But like right now, I don't really try to eat anything, especially now that I got Luca driving everywhere with me. I got to kind of stay, eyes on the road and shit like that. But I'll tell you what, feeding a kid snacks while you're driving, it's very difficult.
It's next level there.
You wait till you get to a stoplight. Because it's like, unless you can do one of these, bam, you're good. But if you can't, you gotta fucking don't do it. It's not worth the risk. But
I wouldn't even feed him snacks. I'd be too anxious about it.
oh, by him or her or him choking,
Yeah.
that'll be all right.
Yeah. He'll probably be dead. If he
Nah.
chokes.
Yeah, you got to give them kids safe food though, Pooch. Like the shit that dissolves like almost instantaneously.
Cheerios or like those little flat ones.
No, they're
Those,
called
yeah, I know what
puffs.
you're talking
They're called
about. Yeah,
puffs,
those
yeah.
puffs. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't.
just saying there comes an age where, like, at my daughter's age, I just hand her like a fucking granola bar and I just keep driving. Like, I could look at her in the mirror and I could look back and see her easily. But I'm thinking, like, for you, it's tough because the kid is facing the other way, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm giving them like kids appropriate, like his age. I'm not giving them. Think I give this nigga a fucking chicken nugget.
What's the best like road trip snacks for y'all? You're going to that. You're hitting up that gas station before you get on the road to for 6-7 hours more maybe. What snacks are you going for?
Gums, Jolly Ranchers, gummy bears, chips. Fucking
You're going mostly sweet, huh?
yeah, I like I don't know. I Jolly Ranchers, but I could be straight with Jolly Ranchers. At some point in time, you get tired of them. But yeah, like chips, Jolly Ranchers, fucking a good beverage. You gotta have a good beverage. That's a key thing. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know what these guys can add to it, but
Yeah, if I'm driving, my 3 beverages are Mexican Coke, blue Gatorade, big ass water.
Yeah.
blue.
That's the trifecta. That's the trifecta right there. I was gonna say some Gatorade, definitely some water. The palate cleanser is the water. When you're trying to move on to the next thing that you're eating, the palate cleanser. Maybe some coffee. Maybe like some coffee snack that'll wake you up a little bit. But
Yeah,
I'm a big.
That's the Mexican Coke is for. You need that caffeine. You
Yeah.
need something that's going to hit you a little bit.
I need big, girthy, fucking Jimmy meats in my mouth. So all sorts of jerks and all sorts of Slim Jims of girthy proportions. I'm a big meat guy. I like those little road meats. I like
The
some,
road meats?
I like the popcorn, the white cheddar popcorn. That shit
Oh, that's
makes a
good shit.
huge. That shit makes a huge mess.
It makes a mess. Though. That's not a road trip one for me. Like
and
Cheetos,
it gets in your
like-
teeth. It's the
Like
worst.
I love Cheetos, but Cheetos are not a road trip chip for me. Like you're gonna have your steering wheel is gonna be disgusting by the end of that road trip with all the cheese dust on it.
Not if you just eat straight from the bag.
I've heard the trick is chopsticks, but I don't know how effective that is while you're trying to drive the chopstick into a bag.
There's
on your
no
lap.
way
You
that's
think you
going
could? You think you could eat chicken wings, saucy chicken wings?
Tony says you can eat anything.
I've done saucy chicken wings. That shit gets messy if you don't do it right.
You start slipping on barbecue sauce when you're trying to turn the wheel. Matt, barbecue sauce.
No, you gotta lick your fingers clean or have
You're like-
napkins, or else you're putting buffalo and barbecue everywhere.
Trying to lick your steering wheel.
You go to hit the brake, but there's just chicken bones stuck under it. It's not hitting.
Final destination.
Cop comes out. He sees the wreck. He's like, "Man, this guy got boned."
Terrible. That was terrible. But I like it. But nah, Imagine those people who are like, who like are vegan or like, they need specialty foods. Like they definitely can't eat and drive. At all.
I mean, it seems like it'd be easier. You just need a cooler, some celery stalks, and some peanut butter, and some fucking
Dude, some of that like that fried popcorn tofu. That shit's good, man.
Yeah.
Easy to eat while driving.
Tofu.
What do you mean?
Like
Tofu has zero taste. Tofu tastes like whatever you cook it. You can make tofu taste like anything. You can make it taste like barbecue chicken.
What's the point of eating that shit if it's got no taste?
Well, because you make it taste like whatever you want to.
It's like
I
me
had
drinking.
Impossible burgers before. Pretty good.
Ew.
Tofu's like
ew.
tofu's like white rice. It's like
what I
you eat
think
it
about
on your
that.
own. It's not very
Possible.
good. You put some beans in it. It tastes amazing.
It's a canvas.
Plant-based meat. That's what you was eating though.
Yo, what about a plate of corned beef hash?
Oh shit. I don't think I ever done that.
A fried egg. Just a fried egg, not in a sandwich. Just a single fried egg on a plate.
Over easy.
Over easy.
easy.
That's easy. If you would have said it in a sandwich, I would have said that is difficult.
In a sandwich is impossible.
What a fried egg? Yeah. If you got that yolk, oh my God, that's done. You got a beard, it's in your beard. It's done. It's over with. It's
That's the flavor saver for later.
back to
That's
the,
disgusting. The kid
That's
yolk
terrible.
in your beard is the flavor saver.
You got to put it in, and then
No.
Tú tienes un
I did
problema.
not like that image. Pooch will block that out on the podcast.
Tú tienes un problema. Báñate, muchacho. Báñate.
oh,
What?
yo, you know who has the road foods on lock? Believe it or not, but their food's kind of fucking mediocre. I would give it like a 3 out of 5. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts has some good road food.
Don't they just have donuts? What else does Dunkin' Donuts have? Y'all
have
New
a whole
York,
bunch
y'all
of-
New York dudes love Dunkin' Donuts, so I don't.
Damn.
We don't have that love down here in my state.
I gotta
Like,
be
I think-
honest. Starbucks has a fantastic lineup of foods too. They got this ham and Swiss panini from the gods.
I don't dislike Starbucks food, but I feel like it was not seasoned by a person of color. It feels a little lacking in some of the spices sometimes.
They have a sausage.
If I buy a sandwich anywhere and I have to put mayonnaise on there, I don't want the fucking sandwich. It's too much work already. Stop doing this to me.
Facts.
You're telling me you wouldn't get an sausage egg McMuffin from McDonald's?
Nope.
McDonald's breakfast?
It's the worst.
Sorry.
No, you
You
guys are
don't need-
fucking smoking crack, Tony.
You're fucking
you are
bugging. You're fucking bugging if
No,
you think
you're
McDonald's
fucking
breakfast is
bugging.
fucking good. You're fucking
No,
bugging.
you're
Burger
wrong.
King got a better motherfucking breakfast than fucking McDonald's, my nigga.
I'm gonna say that Tony is right. The sausage egg McMuffin is trash, but the regular egg McMuffin is fire, and you get that with 2 hash browns and an orange juice. That's a good breakfast.
Y'all tripping, bro. McDonald's got the worst fucking breakfast.
I'm sorry. I used to eat a Burger King breakfast, and I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. It wasn't bad in middle school, high
Nigga
school,
didn't like
before the
croissants. You didn't
before-
like croissants.
before the FCAT and stuff like that. You need that good nutrition, so you go straight to your fast food and get some nutrition for the morning.
Bro, ain't nothing's beating a Burger King fucking sausage, egg, and cheese croissant than a those McDonald's shits are trash breakfasts.
I mean, I do like a good croissant.
Yeah, facts.
Yo,
Only
could you eat the big sausage, the plate with pancakes,
From McDonald's?
the
The big
eggs,
breakfast or whatever?
the big breakfast?
shit was the whack.
No,
Shit
but
was
could you
trash.
eat it while
Could
driving?
you eat it while
Yeah,
driving?
I've done that. I've done it. There's no food that I have not ate while driving, bro.
I swear
What
to
about
God,
crab
that
legs?
huh?
crab legs.
I don't eat. See, I don't eat seafood, so I can't speak on that. I don't
Can you
eat
imagine
seafood.
fucking cracking those legs open to try to get the meat out, but you're fucking driving?
That would be
You know what
easy
the-
though if you really think about it.
You know what the best is?
You roll up the window on that bitch.
You just throw a
fucking
crab shell out the window.
You know what's good? A nice hot warm tuna melt.
Can't agree, dude.
Yo, what is wrong with you? Staph infections, yolk flavor savers. Now tuna melts, my nigga?
The tuna gets in the grooves too.
No.
You can get that later as well.
It's official.
And it's like-
you have a bajo, my nigga.
Wait.
Official.
Doey, we got to take a pause. Hey, Pucho, tell the people what they need to do.
Yo, if you're this far, you better make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to our shit. If you want to listen to us in audio form, check us out on Spotify. Check us out on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Amazon got their shit going on. Pandora ain't fucking with us still. But we on a lot of other little ones like Deezer and other weird shit I've never heard of. We got Facebook. Follow us there. We got TikTok. We got Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. At the One Up Podcast, at the One Up. All the handles are in our YouTube videos. We got a link tree sitting around there. We got all our links up in there. So check us out.
I should start putting our link tree into our description. I might do that this week.
Yeah, I just gave you the idea right there. Right?
That's a good call. That's a good call out. Okay, so while Doey's gone, let's get the conversation back on track.
Man's bugging, bro. McDonald's breakfast. Niggas like him, son. That made no sense to me.
I get random craves for McDonald's breakfast, but I also live in Austin, Texas, man. So like my breakfast go-to is breakfast tacos, and tacos are one of the easiest thing in the world to eat while driving.
Bags. I love the bro.
Tacos
I
are
can't wait.
easy to eat while driving.
It depends on the taco. It does depend on the taco. There are
Like
some
a
tacos that are
Torchy's,
not.
like a Torchy's taco is like the tortilla overpowers the content, so it's all like in the grasp. But I've had some thick ass tacos that'll make like you'll be upset. You might drop a lot.
Like a carne asada taco, I would not dream of trying to drive and eat that thing. You're gonna end up covered in like the gravy and the meat droppings.
Nope. It's that you don't have the technique.
Tony, we're gonna
telling
test your
you.
technique. The next time that we meet up in person, we're testing this technique.
Facts. And I'm
We're
telling you,
recording
bro.
this shit.
Facts. And I'm telling you, it's all about technique. The form of how you're holding this taco or the pizza. If you don't have technique, you're not gonna succeed.
We need to do some weird shit the next time we get together. We need to record an entire episode where we're just driving around and we're talking in the car, and that's the episode. We're gonna have the episode while we're driving around.
We're gonna have to get like fucking road mics or the road mic ones.
We'll figure out something. I think we can make it work.
That should be a fire.
Tony's gonna gain 15 pounds because we're gonna order every fucking thing imaginable. We're just gonna be feeding him while he's driving.
You know what I
If
would?
we survive, you'll know that what he was saying was the truth.
Wow, thinking we died, that we know that Tony's a liar.
We all die when we're like, okay, Tony, it's time for the final test. 3 bowls of soup at once. And the camera just cuts to black.
Yo, it's crazy because the best fast food breakfast right now, I think it's Chick-fil-A, hands down.
Is what?
Chick-fil-A has a fire ass.
Do they really have a good breakfast? I don't
my-
eat at Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't think their chicken's that fucking good.
No, it's eggs. Like the breakfast, they got an egg sausage burrito, chicken sausage burrito. They got a bowl of fucking eggs and shit, bro. Their breakfast is fucking bangers. People who like McDonald's, go try Chick-fil-A breakfast. You would never eat McDonald's breakfast ever again.
You can get McDonald's breakfast on Sunday.
Damn. That's the only time when you really want the Chick-fil-A, when that shit is fucking
Someone say that's the one up.
fact. That's a fact.
I am curious. I think that's a good discussion at some point. I don't think it's a discussion for now because I don't have enough fast food things in mind. Who has the best breakfast? Someone out there has the best breakfast. And I don't think that it's McDonald's, and I don't think that it's Burger King. I think that there might be another fast
IHOP,
food king.
Waffle House.
No, we're talking
That's
fast.
it.
We're talking fast food. Do
Fast
IHOP
food.
and Waffle House have a drive-through?
They might in some states.
They
Waffle
might.
House isn't gonna try.
They might have a drive-through,
They don't got a dick. They don't got a dick.
Yeah, no. Yoo-hoo, McDonald's ring. Their breakfast is the best. Have you guys ever eaten breakfast at Wendy's? What is Wendy's offering?
They got
Wendy's
breakfast.
Taco Bell also was doing a breakfast as
They've
well.
been doing that.
I have a coworker that was telling me that the Taco Bell breakfast is second to none.
What?
Really?
No way.
Yeah.
I do get random cravings for Taco Bell. I'm not gonna lie.
haven't had Taco Bell in
I'm
years.
surrounded by good Mexican food. Sometimes I still go to Taco Bell.
That's
happens.
crazy. That's so
It's
wild
like being
to
in
me.
Florida and you're surrounded by all these good Cuban sandwiches, and you still go to Twin Peaks.
This nigga's a dick.
And Pollo Tropical.
That's a damn good fucking sandwich. And Pollo Tropical is some fucking stand-up fucking place. I remember, so quick factoid on why I'm such a Pollo Tropical head. We were poor. My mom started going to this Pollo Tropical place, and we would go there a lot because she'd work most of the day. Sometimes she couldn't cook, right? So there was this guy named Pete, and Pete used to fucking hook us up. Hook us the fuck up for like $20. He would like give my mom a whole bunch of fucking food. We got the pork, the fucking chicken, all sorts of shit. So maybe that's why I have a much more fond nostalgic, maybe my rose tinted glasses when I'm eating that stuff. I'll still fuck with a Chop all day.
It wasn't bad. We did have it the last time I was down in Florida. And
Man, that shit is trash. I'd rather go to Chipotle than before get a choppy chop at Pollo Tropical.
I disagree. I do not enjoy going to Chipotle. I don't like their. You know what they call it barbacoa, and it's not barbacoa, and that offends me. I don't approve of it.
I don't get that shit. I get the chicken or the steak.
One of the workers gave me their free meal the other day. It was their last day working at that store, and he's like, yo, I fucks with you. I'm giving you my free meal today. And I was like, yo, thank you.
Did you give him a
And
tip?
you were like, so wait, so it's your last day? Like, no tip. I'm not going to see you again.
No. I don't tip them every time I see them. I tip them during Christmas time, though. Yeah.
What?
I took care of them.
I'm so baffled by your approach to tipping fast food people.
But this man wants to get tipped heavily.
I just got a free meal. My meal was $18,
so
and I got it for free.
So you couldn't give that nigga $5?
It's not about that. It wasn't about me having to give him something. He offered to do it. I said, you do not have to do that. I don't want to get you in trouble. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's my last day here at the store. I want to get you. And I was like, bueno. I was still willing to pay for my food, and he got it. So $18 saved. I appreciate it.
Did you order it your weird fucking way as well?
I don't ever not. Them niggas look at me and they just look at me now, and they already know what to put in my plate. They already know how I want it and everything.
What a way to word the question. Did you order it your weird fucking way?
I never not.
That's a fucking weirdo.
It's a weirdo for life.
Well,
weirdo for life.
5 fingers.
You mean this?
Yeah,
That's
because
an L. This is how you write an L.
That's how you do an L.
Weirdos for life.
Go, there you go. There you go. You're learning. Now bañate.
You guys ever heard of Crip Mac?
He's out here trying to draw a turkey on a paper plate. Get us the fuck out of here.
I'm
Tony.
trying to. He's over here fucking stopping me. If you've listened to it, if you listen to this podcast or this episode this long, please subscribe, follow, like, and share us, people. Obviously, you see we go through a daily struggle here with Doughboy and his problems with his beard, his Chipotle. But please, we appreciate all the love, the comments. Keep coming with them. We love it. We'd like to interact with all of you guys. But I must say, you guys have a great and blessed night. Have a fantastic week. And always, go one up yourself.
Peace.